and it is an honor for me to be here today. Uh, for today's occasion, I will present about my student academic conference in the second semester of eighth grade. And without further ado, let's get started. Now, what I'm going to present today is this apa? A subject.
Yes.
And the topic, of course. And there are going to be three facets of understanding. There are explanation, application, and self knowledge. And lastly, there is going to be personal reflection of the semester. Now, the subject that I chose for this student academic conference is English. Why did I choose English? Because English is a global language where English is used as a means of communication between countries with different native languages. I have learned several vocabularies in English, so I can speak a little in English. And I like English itself since I was a little girl, since I was a kid. And of course, I want to improve my skills and knowledge of English more deeply so that I can become more proficient or even fluent in speaking English. Um, Now, the subject that I choose in English is present perfect versus past simple. Before we compare the two, it is best to know what present perfect and past simple is. Uh, so what do you need to know about present perfect is present perfect focuses on the action, and the structure of the present perfect is subject plus has for he, she, and it, or have for I, you, they, and we, plus past participle verb three. For example, the sentence is they have lost their keys or she has already eaten. When do we use present perfect? Present perfect is used for ongoing situations. For example, I have lived in this city for 2 years, or she has worked here since January. And second, there's life experiences. Like we have seen that movie 5 times. And lastly, recent actions. Like he has lost his keys. Unlike present perfect, past simple focuses on time. The structure of past simple is subject plus past verb two. For example, he ate all the cookies or she watched a movie last night. Now, when do we use past simple? Past simple is used to describe past habits, like my grandfather told me stories every night, or specific time in the past, like I visited Bali in 2022, or I saw her at the mall on Sunday. Now that we know about present perfect and past simple, what is the difference between the two? Now, present perfect focuses on the result or the experience and connects the past to the present. Present perfect often used when time is not mentioned. Unlike past simple focuses on when the action happened, and the action is finished and not connected to now or not connected to the present. And past simple often used with specific time expressions. To compare, I have a few lists of sentences in present perfect and past simple. And for example, I have never seen snow. This is present perfect, and the past simple is I saw snow when I visited Canada in 2018. As you can see, present perfect focuses on the result, and uh, there's no time mentioned. And past simple, I saw snow when I visited Canada in 2018, has specific time, 2018, and when the action happened in Canada in 2018. Again, we have just arrived at the airport. No time is mentioned, and we arrived at the airport at 6 a.m. There's a specific time, and it is finished and not connected to the present. Now, another example, there's a short conversation about using present perfect and past simple. I have two short conversations. First here is about math homework. Now, there's Ava and Ben, and Ava asked Ben, have you done the math homework?" Ava asked. "Yes, I finished it last night," Ben answered. "I haven't done mine yet. Was it hard?" "Not really. I started around 8 p.m. and finished it in an hour." Now, where is the present perfect and past simple? Uh, Present perfect, Ava is using present perfect. But in the structure is in a question, so the have is in the front. Like, have you done the math homework? That is present perfect in question 4. And Ben used past simple, whereas there a specific time mentioned, like he started working his math homework around 8 p.m. and finished it in an hour. The second short conversation is James and Ava. "Have you done anything fun this weekend?" It's about the weekend. And James asked Ava, "Have you done anything fun this weekend?" "Yeah, I was hiking yesterday with some friends." "Nice, I've just stayed home and relaxed." Now, where is the present perfect and past simple? The present James is using present perfect. Uh, have you done anything fun this weekend? James used present perfect in question form, and he said that he stayed home and relaxed in present perfect. Like, I have just stayed home and relaxed. Another example, I'm going to tell you about my personal experience using present perfect and past simple. So, it's about almost 2 years ago when I was going out with my father somewhere. I forgot the name of the place. And there was a lot of rides like roller coasters, like and water rides, and my eyes was on the roller coaster, so I went there. But I have never ridden a roller coaster before, so when I got in the queue, I was super nervous. My hands were shaking and I kept thinking about backing out, and I kept overthinking about what injuries can happen when I ride the roller coaster. So while I was waiting, a girl next to me noticed I looked nervous and scared. and she smiled and asked me uh, if it is my first time riding the roller coaster. I said yes, and she told me not to worry. She had ridden roller coasters so many times, and she even shared her experience in riding a roller coaster and some tips, and told me what to expect when I was riding the roller coaster. The ride was intense, fast, loud, and full of twists. I even passed out twice, but somehow
Really?
to her before helped me calm down and makes me more excited and less nervous like before. And after the ride ended, I thanked her and we talked a bit more while walking to the exit. Now, where is the present perfect and past simple? There's a few of present perfect. This is I have never ridden a roller coaster before. That is the present perfect sentence. And while I was waiting, it's uh it's past simple. Yes. There's a lot of past simple in this text. Like she shared some tips, the ride was intense, and others. Now, um, for the reflection of this topic in English, present perfect versus past simple, I have a reflection myself. In this topic, I can understand easier about present perfect and past simple. Like past simple is easier to understand because it uses a specific time and it's easier to identify. So is present perfect because it's for talking about life experiences and there's no need to say when, just the result or that something had happened. Now, next is my personal reflection of the second semester of eighth grade. Now, uh, fortunately, I have built my own strength in this semester. And first, I'm starting to learn to be consistent, even though it's not easy and sometimes it's hard. And I learned to stay calm when my grade is not as I was expecting, and immediately asked the teacher for a remedial. And I started to enjoy the process of learning and not just the end result. Unfortunately, I have my weaknesses, of course. Uh, that is, I rarely ask when I don't understand uh, in the class, and it's sometimes hard to focus when studying in class because sometimes the my friends are loud and sometimes I sit in the back of the class and I see my friends and I got distracted. Now, my plan to improve my weaknesses is I will try to foster a sense of initiative, to be braver and to be more active in class because I don't want to fall behind, and make a special schedule for studying so I can focus better. Oh, now what I hope for teachers further for the future is maybe please when a teacher or yes a teacher explains the lesson in front of the class, maybe slow down the explanation a little bit and give time to for students to take notes about the lesson, and maybe simplify the words of the lesson because it's sometimes it's hard to understand. Yes, and maybe for my parents, which just I just need. pray and wish me the best. Okay, that's all. I will accept questions. And yes.
Ya, baik. Terima kasih, Danesh. Kita beri aplaus dulu. Nanti
Yay, wonderful. Oh my goodness. Subhanallah.
selanjutnya langsung saya persilakan kepada Miss Bubun untuk memberikan pertanyaan maupun komentar.
From the beginning, this is a double wow. I think when you watch something good, it's a wow, right, Danes? But when you watch something amazing, it's a double wow, and yours is double wow. Do you know that? But as usual, you need to value yourself more, because you told the class that you have a what is it? Your English is not good, but it's more than good. It's more, your pronunciation is good. The way you present it is good. Only at the beginning, because it's kind of what is that? It's kind of it's standard if everybody stand up in front of the people, and then you got what is that? Anxious, yeah, but it's good. And then you do it more relaxed, and then it's become you. And then from the beginning, from the opening, I love the title perfectly in the past and or until now. It's already that you are thinking beyond the surface, actually. Yeah, you didn't just present grammar, you told, as if you told the story about the grammar. I don't have any question about what you have present, because it's it's like I'm in awe. I'm in awe, Dennis. Dennis. It's more than I expected. You present it wonderfully, marvelously. Yeah. There is a lot, slight. I don't think it's correction, but maybe it's like an improvement or something. But I don't think it's necessary to tell you here later on. But if I have to ask something about how good your understanding about the grammar, so when we talk about present perfect and past simple, sayangku, what do you think you need to pay attention?
The verb.
Ah, why is that the verb?
Because uh
Because the past simple use what, and then okay, so what was that? What is about the verb? How many different how many verb you need to what is that? You need to pay attention.
so what I know, there's three kinds version of verbs, and I think it's important to uh to focus on, because it kind of makes the sentence make sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, if you kind of like use the past simple and you already know when to use it, but if you use the verb incorrectly, so in past simple you use the what verb? Which verb?
Verb two.
Yeah, the past verb, right? The past simple. What about the present perfect?
Present perfect uses verb three.
Yeah, verb 3 for past participle, right? And what you have to pay attention also is the irregular verbs, yeah, because there is no rule on that. There's no rule. It's irregular. So like fly, flew, flown. Hello. It's very different with play, played, played, right? Yeah. So that one is irregular and regular. Actually what I ask you, but it's wonderful. So as if I was your parents, I would be very proud of you, sayang. Yeah, it's an awesome job. It's more than good. Yeah, what you have to pay closer attention is the grammar detail, a little bit on the grammar detail, yeah. Like usually when it is in the when you are in a class, the subject verb agreement is like plural with plurals with ayu dewi and he she it, something like that, yeah. And then you can also build your vocabulary. You told me that you have less vocabulary, but it's already good. But you can also build your vocabulary by reading, watching English shows. Yeah, okay. And speaking more spontaneously whenever you can, whenever you can. Okay, so that's would be for me. So it's a double wow, and I'm so very proud. And I'm so very proud of you. Thank you. Yeah.
Ya, terima kasih Miss Bubun. Selanjutnya saya persilakan ke Bu Ayu ya sebagai penguji.
Yeah, Danesh. Okay, it's very. I think it's the best presentation. Yeah,
Yeah, it's best.
very structured, and you got the content. How has the advising for Miss Bubun go wrong? How many slide you do at your own before your presentation?
I do it all my own. Wait, I had I do it all the slides on my own
Yeah,
because
exactly. That's good.
Miss Bubun last night and she corrected a bit. And about my personal experience, that's a suggestion from Miss Bubun, and I think it's a great idea for me to understand it more. And I think maybe I have grammar mistakes in the presentation and I corrected that too, but mostly around about 90% or 80% of the presentation slides, I made it on my own.
Oh, very good. Oh yeah, is it correct, Miss Bubun?
Yeah, exactly. I was in awe from the beginning, Bu Ayu. So it's a very good presentation from the beginning. Yeah, only a slight correction and then some ideas, more ideas, yeah, and a little bit correction. She's already good, yeah. So it's a double wow, as I told you before. Wonderful.
Baik, terima kasih Bu Ayu. Selanjutnya saya persilakan kepada orang
Ibu.
ya. Oh, ada Ibu Rahma di sini. Silakan Ibu Rahma untuk memberikan tanggapannya untuk Danes.
Oh, ketemu bundanya ada. Subhanallah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu Guru yang sudah membimbing Danes. Seperti sudah disampaikan oleh Ibu Guru tadi, Danes wow, ya. Pronunciation-nya sangat bagus. Saya sendiri agak minder nih Bu jadinya. Memang dia sejak kecil emang udah belajar mandiri untuk English. Pronunciation-nya sudah bagus. Satu aja dari Ibu. Selamat Danes dan Mama mau menyampaikan satu pantun deh. Mohon nanti Danes perbaiki ya pronunciation-nya ya. Okay. A bird on the tree is a pigeon. Luckily, it is already fed. Danes is a smart student and always full of spirit to be great. Love you, Danes.
How about that, Danes? You need to correct the pronunciation. Yeah. But it's wonderful. But Danes, you need to improve your always improve your confidence. You need to believe in
Benar, Bu.
yourself more. Yeah,
Benar-benar. Dia
kadang
selalu
dirinya kurang gitu.
Bu, iya benar. Selalu merasa saya itu lebih nggak bisa seperti teman saya gitu.
Yeah.
Jadi harus self confidence bahwa kamu itu bisa gitu loh.
Ya, harus you need
Ah,
to believe more in yourself
ya,
and
benar. Menghargai diri, menghargai usaha, dan sebenarnya bagus untuk punya rasa bahwa saya belum seperti teman saya karena itu akan memotivasi
exactly.
untuk maju. Tetapi di sisi lain itu menjadi kurang bagus untuk self reward atas kerja keras diri kita harus menghargai juga gitu, Danes.
Ya, penerimaan terhadap diri sendirinya memang harus diimprove sayangku. You are far better than what you think you are. Nah, kemana ini? Hilang. Oh, udah.
Baik, ya, terima kasih Bu Rahma, Miss Bubun dan juga Bu Ayu.
Sama.
Danes bisa membuka tempatnya
Oh.
karena waktunya sudah.
Okay. Thank you for my mother, Miss Bubun and Miss Ayu, for the suggestions and the compliments. I appreciate it, and inshallah, I will learn to give myself more credits because maybe I'm not like I think I am, and that's it for today. Apologize for if I have mistakes while presenting the subject. And thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ada Kang Zamzam sama Teh Yeni. Assalamualaikum, Bubun pamit. Salam sayang buat Ilyas.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bu, hatur nuhun.
Sami-sami. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Pengen nonton tapi udah. I love you all.
Love you too.
Udah lift.
Okay.